Hey, my name is Brent here on Cloudy, the Chance of Meeples. Today we're going to be looking at one of the 3 nominees for the German Game of the Year for 2021. Today we're going to be looking at the Legacy style game for kids, the sequel, the follow-up to the wildly popular Zombie Kids. Today we're looking at Zombie Teenz. Cue the thunder. So the radar overview for Zombie Teenz looks something like this. Here we have it set up for a 3-player game. This is a cooperative game in which the players are trying to find the antidote to cure the zombie infestation in the town. All the players start in the school, and you win if you can get all of these crates into the school, and you will lose as a team if each of these 4 locations gets overrun by zombies and they make their trampoline and have a party there. So that's how you win, and that's how you lose. Turns are pretty simple. On your turn, you'll start by rolling this white die, and then you'll resolve it. If it's a question mark, you then take the top card in this event deck. Some of them can be good, some of them can be bad. I won't show you any more than this. This is how the starting 6 cards. So this is a non-spoiler review. So if you flip this one over, it would say next. You would then place the next zombie horde in line onto the sewer of its color. So as you can see, there's 4 different colors zombies. You would then put the blue zombie onto the blue sewer, because the zombies come out of the sewers because that's where they live. So you would do that, and then you, as a hero, can do up to 2 actions, 3 different actions. Okay, so the first thing you could do is you can move. You can move into any adjacent space. An adjacent space is any space that's connected with these dotted lines. So one action, you could be moving to an empty or to a space. The second action would be to eliminate a zombie, and that zombie then just goes back to the line. Third thing you could do is you could collect or pull a crate or pass a crate. So if this player was here, this little boy with the rocket, for one of his actions, could have taken the crate from him, and if he had another action still, he could pass it to the girl in the school. There always has to be someone in the school to receive the crate, and there always has to be someone to give the crate. Okay, so that's how you win. You win by working together, making a line with your characters, pulling crates and passing them along to get them all into the school. You lose, however, by having all 4 locations overrun. So as you can see, there's a green zombie here. If you would roll a green, that zombie then would follow its own footprints and move 1 space closer to the hospital. So another player's turn, look at that, it was green. So then the zombie would make it into the hospital, and as soon as the zombie makes it into the hospital, it is now overrun, and they assemble a trampoline, because why wouldn't they assemble a trampoline? If the zombie is still there and you roll a green again, that zombie then uses that trampoline and jumps to the next location. If it doesn't have, if it's not overrun, the zombie would immediately make that location overrun as well. And as you can see, you're going to want to eliminate these zombies because they will jump around, and as soon as all 4 locations are overrun and you have not gotten all 4 ingredients into the school, the zombies would win, and then you would start again. So that is how you play Zombie Teenz. As mentioned in the top of the video, this is a legacy game. I'm not going to spoil anything. So it comes with a whole bunch of envelopes that you will open up throughout the game. You'll use this tracking sticker sheet. Every time you play a game, you would put a little brain sticker. If you finish a mission, you get a trophy, and then each one of these spots, when you reach those, then you open a new envelope, and that'll change rules and add content and add a lot more fun. So that is how you play Zombie Teenz. Let's check out the final forecast. So the final forecast for Zombie Teenz. Earlier this year, I had a chance to play Zombie Kids, and I reviewed that game, and my kids and myself really enjoyed Zombie Kids. So when I saw Zombie Teenz, I immediately wanted to get it, because after the success that Zombie Kids was for my son and myself, and my daughter and my wife played a little bit, but mostly it was my son and myself. After we played that, I knew that there would be interest in Zombie Teenz. Once we opened this game, once we started playing, and once we opened that first envelope, it was pretty much the same story, different game, because my kid wanted to play it again and again and again. And me, as a dad, wanting to invest in that time playing games with my kids, was happy to oblige, because I really do enjoy this game. It's very simple, as you saw on the radar overview. You're, rolling the die, moving the zombies on the board, kind of defending the town, and then yet trying to make chains with your characters to pull those crates into the school to win. And if you don't do that before the zombies, build those 4 trampoline overrun tiles, then you lose. So simple mechanics, but man, so much bang for your buck in this one. I don't know how many times I played this game. Every time I played, well, I know roughly how many times. I played it over 30 times, and then we finished the campaign. But so many times when I played this game, I finished the game, I was putting it away, and I was like openly saying, my wife can attest to this, I was thinking, man, 7-year-old Brent would have been so pumped. If I would have played this as a 7-year-old back in the 90s, man, it would have blown my mind. It would have been so memory filled. Like I'd probably still be talking about it to this day, because it's so simple what they do, but with opening different envelopes and how the game changes and how it evolves, and it kind of ratchets up the intensity at times in gameplay, not like graphics or anything like that. It's silly, simple fun, but as they just continue to open envelopes, it just makes it a richer experience of a game. And we've had some very high moments in this game, and some moments where we were about to win, and then we lost, and then it was a little disappointing. But the kids just were so invested and so involved, and seeing the smile on their faces and their eyes light up when you are rolling that die, and you're like, we better not roll this color or this color. If we do, we're gonna lose. If we don't, we have a chance. And then it happens, and then just the pure excitement on my kids' faces, like that's what I game for. That's the reason I play games, for that enjoyment. And to experience that with my kids was just such a cool moment for me. The last game we played to finish off the whole campaign took us like, I think 40 minutes. I think on the box it says 20 minutes. I'd say that's pretty accurate. But this one took considerably longer. And we were trying to do one of the missions, and I think it was like 8 or 10 turns in a row. If we would have rolled like one of 2 colors, we would have lost. And yet we didn't. And like every time we rolled, and it happened to be not one that would cause us to lose the game, the kids' faces, like their eyes were like popping out. They were so excited. So it's definitely brought a bunch of those fun, exciting moments for me and my kids. And like I said, it got nominated for German Game of the Year. And it's up against Micro Macro or Macro Micro, one of the two, I don't know, Crime City, as well as a game, something about Robin Hood. I haven't played either of those two, but I would love to see this one win because of what I've experienced, and for other families to experience that, man, it would be so cool. And after you played this, like I said, we finished this campaign. There is a way to play this after the game is over, if that makes sense. I'm not going to spoil anything, but much like the game before this, Zombie Kids, there's a way to play Zombie Kids after you've opened up all the envelopes and stuff, and there's there's a way to play this one. I like the way you play this one considerably more than Zombie Kids, the way you play in Zombie Kids. But I don't know, what I've paid financially, monetarily into this game, and what I've gotten back, man, it's been absolutely amazing. And if you had to choose one, Zombie Kids, Zombie Teenz, honestly, I would say get them both. We started playing the first one. My kid's 7. Well, mind you, he's 7 now, but he's just grown over the last couple months of us playing these games. So if I had to say just choose one, I'd probably say Teenz. But in all reality, I say get them both. Start with the first one and just play those, or play that one, open all the envelopes, get kind of the feel of how these two games work. Again, they are different, but with the legacy style, they're very similar. And then get Zombie Teenz. And then at the end, this blows my mind. At the end, you can combine them. So there's content from the kids that you can play in the teens, and the teens that you can play in the kids. So that's fantastic. And Scorpion Masqué has gone even further. There's an online campaign, or currently, as of time recording, this is June 2021, there's currently 3 different challenges that you can use contents of the 2 games and mix them into one. As I record this now, we actually did one of them today, and it was a really cool challenge, and it was a kind of a different way to play the game. So overall, I can't speak highly enough about Zombie Teenz, Zombie Kids, both of them. So I'm giving this one a solid 90% Chance of Meeples, because it really is that good of a game. And if you go into it knowing that there's some luck, and that your kids are going to want to play it again and again and again, just get it. Get them both. Get Zombie Kids, Zombie Teenz, and you won't regret it. They're really that good. 90% Chance of Meeples. My name is Brent. Check us out on Facebook, Cloudy with a Chance of Meeples. Remember, grab your umbrella. The forecast is cloudy with a chance of meeples.